inevitable result of these charges is...
Derekh, Chamblee, CyberCitizen Network, Chamblee, Atlanta. Beautiful day, Tuesday. March 6, 2017. You're looking at a YouTube clip, educational group clip.
I was in Florida trying to get a few days rest.
Of former President Richard Nixon's.
I first learned news reports
as
Watergate break.
His first Watergate speech, April 30th,
senseless,
1973.
And I was shocked to learn that employees of the re-election committee were apparently among those guilty. I immediately ordered an investigation by appropriate government authorities. On September 15, as you will recall, indictments were brought against 7 defendants in the case. As the investigations went forward, I repeatedly asked those conducting the investigation whether there was any reason to believe that members of my administration were in any way involved. I received repeated assurances that there were not. Because of these continuing reassurances, because I believed the reports I was getting, because I had faith in the persons from whom I was getting them, I discounted the stories in the press that appeared to implicate members of my administration or other officials of the campaign committee. Until March of this year, I remained convinced that the denials were true and that the charges of involvement by members of the White House staff were false. The comments I made during this period, the comments made by my press secretary in my behalf, were based on the information provided to us at the time we made those comments. However, new information then came to me which persuaded me that there was a real possibility that some of these charges were true, and suggesting further that there had been an effort to conceal the facts both from the public, from you, and from me. As a result, on March 21st, I personally assumed the responsibility for coordinating intensive new inquiries into the matter. And I personally ordered those conducting the investigations to get all the facts and to report them directly to me right here in this office. I again ordered that all persons in the government or at the re-election committee should cooperate fully with the FBI, the prosecutors, and the grand jury. I also ordered that anyone who refused to cooperate in telling the truth would be asked to resign from government service. And with ground rules adopted that would preserve the basic constitutional separation of powers between the Congress and the presidency, I directed that members of the White House staff should appear and testify voluntarily under oath before the Senate committee, which was investigating Watergate. I was determined that we should get to the bottom of the matter and that the truth should be fully brought out no matter who was involved.
Well, there you have it. And once again, Derekh, Chamblee, CyberCitizen Network, Chamblee, Atlanta, the next great American city, and Battleground Zero, the epicenter of the 2017 civil defense of the United States of America, and also the 5th Congressional District of John Lewis, our congressman, that the current president, Donald Trump, says is all talk and no action. This is CyberCitizen Network, all talk, Trump, executive action. And that's a clip from the educational group on YouTube, former President Richard Nixon's first Watergate speech about getting to the truth in investigations, and dated April 20th, 1973. And at any rate, we're following the executive actions and the actually the tweets from the weekend of our current president, Donald Trump, when he alleged that former President Barack Obama had the Trump Tower tapped, wiretapped, illegally for political reasons in the 2016 presidential campaign. And we're calling, of course, again for a special prosecutor to investigate the 2016 presidential campaign and election and dig down and find out the truth wherever it leads. And once again, we're pointing them to the Jeb Bush Red Team hackers out of Leon County, Florida, as the origin of the campaign dirty tricks in the Never Clinton that became the Never Trump, that became Never Clinton again campaign. At any rate, we want to roll this as well. If I can get it for you here. Here we go. Derekh Chamblee, it's still Tuesday. I said March 6th before. It's March 7th, 2017. I'm gonna roll this. This is a video from last September 22nd, 2016, entitled Donald Trump Path to Victory Truth, from Tampa, Florida. And just going to attempt to roll this for you. And we're following the weekend tweets of our current president, Donald Trump.
Good morning, it's Derekh Chamblee, CyberCitizen Network, winding up on 10:30 in the morning, September 22nd, 2016, Thursday morning here, downtown Tampa. The next great American city. Oh, Battleground Zero, the epicenter of the 2016 presidential election. Donald Trump, path to victory. Outside the George Edgecombe courthouse.
And his accusation about former President Barack Obama wiretapping the Trump Tower, comparing it to Nixon Watergate.
Yes, and once again, Audrey Flax, the sculptor, 2007, it's dated, of Truth, Lady Justice. You may notice a blindfold there. This is the difficulty. In the 2016 presidential campaign, it's getting at the truth, being able to tell the truth, and the relationship of telling the truth to the law of the land. Our entire court system, from the Supreme Court on down, used to be in this courthouse. You took an oath to tell the truth and nothing but the truth. So help you God. Now they stop and say, so help you. Well, so is not going to help you tell the truth. So is not going to help you tell the truth. God is going to help you tell the truth. The Holy Spirit is the spirit of the law and the letter of the law that every judge is sworn to uphold. And this is why we're thinking, why should either one of these candidates, well, especially one particular candidate of the major parties, put their hand on a Bible and take the oath of office in the inaugural? And this is all in this campaign. This all must be sorted out when Jesus is on trial in front of Pontius Pilate. Jesus said, I came into the world to bear witness to the truth, and
And Pilate said, what is true? What is true? If our next president cannot tell the truth. Well, there you have it. From last September 22nd, 2016, Donald Trump's path to victory, truth. And at any rate, and also a clip from the April 30th, 1973, first Watergate speech of former President Richard Nixon. This is Derekh Chamblee, Cyber Citizen Network. A rainy day, Chamblee, Atlanta. The next great American city, Battleground Zero, the epicenter of the 2017 civil defense of the United States of America, calling for a special prosecutor of the 2016 presidential campaign and election to arrive at the truth. At any rate, also the 5th Congressional District of Congressman John Lewis, that our current president says is all talk and no action. Derekh Chamblee, Cyber Citizen Network, all talk, Trump, executive action. Nixon, Trump path to victory, truth. March 7th, 2017, Derekh Chamblee. Thank you very much.